Yes, hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream. Yes, indeed. How are we doing? How are we sounding? Okay, can we hear me? Yes, I think I'm making plenty of noise looking at the readout there. Yes, I'm joining the Hodors. I think they do iPande, then a real Pande, and then Sector 42 after it. You can hear me. Brilliant. Welcome to the stream, Sky Cannon. How's Heather doing? You okay? Oh, there's a lot of people. But we've fixed the frame rate issue whilst streaming. It's not the streaming. It's actually... it's bloody Chrome. Chrome is the problem. Of all things. Getting blown away in Southampton as well. Cold. Definitely cold. It has been colder, but not for a few years, being honest. Definitely not. It's like 1 or 2 degrees today, if that. Let's have a look. Okay, what did we get last time? About the same FPS, but that's what you get when you have this many bodies in the stream. So I think this is an iPande we're doing. Yes, it does that, doesn't it? Hold on 1 second, we need to just remember to switch on. Yeah, switch on the noise gate. Ooh. That should be better. Right, that looks... yeah. Right, there we go. Inmate 47. Good evenings. Welcome to the stream. Hasn't quite started yet. Got a few minutes to go. It's just the regular Hodor-ness, I think. Which will be should be pretty cool, I think. How am I sounding? I need to check, don't I? Because I can't hear myself as I'm going out. Let's have a quick listen. Let's have a quick listen. Yeah, that's alright. We'll be okay. Message for Savik and Mihalik in Discord. Hopefully they will pick up on that it starts at 5 now. It sounds fine. Very good. Hopefully we shouldn't have too much background noise, etc. That's what the noise gate gets rid of. And quite possibly what I need to do now is do some more buffing. Yes. Rebuff all the things. Technically I don't go live for another 5 minutes, but because of people wanting the encoding. Did you let Londis know if he runs Hodor? Don't think Londis is online anywhere. Let's have a look. Usually find him. Not seeing him actually. Just told him Hodor. Just doing the Hodor thing and just saying one word. Where was I up to on buffs? I've done that one, that one, that one, that one. Buff all the things. I mean, you've got to have all the things, haven't you? You know. You haven't seen iPande this busy in the longest time. Well, yeah. Little laggy, down to the teens on FPS, unfortunately. Raid is full and there'll be no split since I am only raid leader who bothered to show today. Ooh. Trouble at mill. Yeah, it's about 1 degree centigrade and it's been dropping random little flakes of snow today, but yeah, I mean, it's not actually snowing, but you're just getting randomy ones. So who is raid leader? I don't know. I'm looking here to all. It just says Hodor raid command from Lyrical, I believe. List of callers. Okay. Macro for all. Okay, let's copy, paste. Yeah, that's working. Official max AMS. Jeebs, looks busy. Last time I hopped on Temple of the Three Winds was empty. If it's the High-B version, you can only take 6 people in an instance raid. Zinzig, welcome to the stream. We're in Pandemonium Hodor raid, where frame rates go to die. That's never going to fit on a t-shirt. Yeah, it depends. Sometimes you'll get your own instance if it's busy enough. Mihalik Jello! Yeah, so you're doing Hodor later. He's saying, what's his name? Lyrical. Just said they're the only raid leader that's shown up, so he's not going to do a split. Hodor, it's just a raid group. That's the only difference. When I do a raid, and it's just usually Mihalik and Savik and Londis and maybe a few other people that like to come along, then yeah. But the raid leader can't enter iPande twice unless he's got other tunes they can lead the raid on, etc. Do you want me to tell him you're trying to log in, or? Yeah, it's just a big clan raid bot, so Hodor raid is literally that. It's just a big amalgamation of otherwise unaffiliated players that join and all raid together, and you earn points as you raid, and then you spend your points on stuff that's hard to get, like Sector 42. Everything else in the game you can do with 6 people pretty much, but Sector 42 requires at least 3 teams, usually more, and it does need to be well organised, otherwise it will fail. So that's all Hodor raid is. It's a bit like the old Taranet, and you know, there's been hundreds of them, I think, over the years. Lopnik, yes, welcome to the stream. Yes, big old raid this morning. Yeah. We're looking at this. We're one short of a full 36, and they're saying, sorry, we're only taking this amount in. We can't split. Or do, you know, one raid after the other, because there's only one raid leader present. So there's going to be more than this amount of people. iPande will only let 35 in. Possibly, yeah. Technically 36, but yeah. And then real Pande, you could, well, you could take the whole server in there. It's just a regular playfield, but yeah. What I heard was you can take 36, but you really don't want to. It bugs. But 35 seems to be okay, so... That's what I heard. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, down in the teens of frames per second, but that's because there's 30-odd people all stood around me in this area. What bugs in here? What is this, Bethesda? Yeah. I wish you could mod the game, because I guarantee you they could fix the players would have fixed everything by now, left to their own devices. Step and wait on wall. Okay. I'm being a good little Hodor raider and doing what I'm told. But I will kill a random mob that attack me. I read online that our game has bugs. In fact, there was probably more than 30-odd people stood at that platform, because not everyone that was stood there was part of Hodor raid. They were just regular players as well. Maybe others going off to do Gauntlet, what have you. Make sure we're clicking the correct thing. Raid leaders and target callers not in a fight. Why did someone have to come as a bloody mob? Or a mob pet, possibly, I don't know. I can't aggro that from here. And they said stand on the wall and wait, which is what I'm doing. My colossal 14 frames a second at the moment. Definitely haven't got anything weird open, have I? Blondis, gonna miss this one too. I'm in my shop until Tuesday. Oh god. He's been locked in, everyone. He's locked in his shop, apparently. I think he's just actually stuck having to work, so... is what it is. Not to worry. Yeah, pretty solid at 15 frames a second, though. The thing is, because I've played AO for so long, I can actually play at those sort of frame rates without, you know, suffering too much. Because we had to, there was no choice. You could have the best hardware in the world and you still wouldn't get any more frames per second out of even the old client back then. And I seem to get very little difference between the new and old client in terms of frame rate, except in certain places like, oh, what do you call it? Oh, 12 man. 12 man's terrible. Proc reminder! Yes, there we go. What the hell is that? Is that a pet? Oh. It's a player. How's he got that? Oh. It's kind of cool that they've got that. Kill all the things that you're miles away from. Okay, I think that was everything. Okay. Virgo's Arrow Guide. Which is what? Oh, it gives bow. 25 to bow. What do you get on mercenary gloves? Let's just have a quick look out of interest. You get 30. And what do you get on beast armor? Do you get anything like that on beast armor? I don't think you do. Just curiosity now. Oh no, it's all trade skilly stuff. Yeah, so no Londis tonight. It just sounds like he's stuck at work for now. He might be on later on or something. I don't know. Is that a morph he's running, or? It is, yeah. It's kind of cool. Wise Guy FSB, welcome to the stream. Is it a nano? Yeah, I can see it there. Buckethead costume as a nano, though, yeah. Polymorph for 30 seconds. Okay. So he's just recasting it all the time or something. Chain casting that. It's in the claim area of the shop, is it? Raid ad. I think I'm in the raid. Oh. No, there you go. Yes, I'm in the raid. Join raid. Join the raid. You are already in the raid. There you go. Oh, we're moving. Claim items. I don't think I've ever noticed it. It's probably in there, but if it's not practical, or whatever, I tend to sort of ignore it. Oh yeah, there it is. 90-day thing. Yeah, well, let's not bother with that in the middle of a bloody raid. Oh, someone's car alarms, it sounds like, are going off. I think they're just running to the middle by the look of it. Yep. For 90 days sub. I've got a little bit more than 90 days. Yes, I do. It's saying free character slot as well, but I'm pretty sure I've already claimed that. Sorry, yeah, that'll go down well, wise guy. Yeah. Excuse me, Mr. Hodor. I've just got a nip to my mail terminal to pick up a superficial nano. Yeah. You were removed from the raid. That would be the message, it would just come up. Yeah, pretty much. However, I did see something else there. I'm wondering, has it been long enough that I can get a free character slot? I know I've claimed it, but can you reclaim it again? This item will be mailed to Brutal. Claim. Congratulations, you've already purchased as many of this item you can for your character. Yeah, that's it. You only get that once, even if you do another 365 days or whatever. Because it's more than a year since I last claimed one of those. But I think it is like a one-time offer. It doesn't repeat every year sort of thing. Because that would be good. I wouldn't have to keep buying character slots in order to carry on making Let's Build a Tombs. Yeah, you should always look in the free area. There's a ton of stuff for getting your character started there. Most of it's lobby stuff, but it's pretty good. That could be quite handy in the right build. 12 shotgun, 12 intelligence. It's pretty handy. I think for Atrox trying to do alphas, that's going to be pretty handy. First mid after tank, and please use the wall so you don't pull the whole playfield. Hey, let me through. Zoom out a little bit here. This is easier at higher FPS though, I've got to say. And let's use the macro as intended. Yeah, you get those fun ones over Halloween, but yeah, there are those. What? Use the walls? Well, I do when I'm told to. But with this many people, it's like, do we really need to use the walls when you've got this many people? Those mobs are hard to kill with 35 people, yeah. Exactly. But, you know, if that's what the raid leader says, that's what you do. That's how you raid. In a public group like this. Just listen to the raid leader. They're stressed enough, they don't need a bloody debate about, you know, bunch of irrelevant crap. Do it my way or go home kind of deal, you know. Drives me nuts when someone calls for LMN on Nightheart with a full raid. Just go to his... Yeah, corner, kill the trash, feet. Yeah. With 35 people, though, I mean... What are we at? 34. 34 people in here. People are still pulling random trash around. I mean, if I can hit it, I'm going to hit it, but I'm not getting off the wall. With 12 people, I feel like you can steamroll over bloody pandemonium now. With a bunch of 220s that have all got your DB nanos, some decent AI armour and mostly beaters, you can steamroller over it with two teams. One team, you've got to be a little bit more cautious just in case. It only takes one thing to go wrong with a single team. So like the dock suddenly lags or crashes or something. Yeah, you could be in a... You could have a problem. Wow, someone spent 3,000 points on Libra codes. No. I must be misreading that. Second mid after tank. Okay. I mean, if I'm blitzing into to the beast room on an ult, I will often use the walls if everything's respawned, but more often than not, it hasn't. So. Or there's so little that has respawned. I just run in. I used the walls when I took my level 199 NT to get something from the beast. That's on video. They'd only got to Pande like 2 days before, and I ran them to the beast at 19 before I think they were either just level 200 or something like that, and I still managed to get them to the beast without getting killed. Little squishy NT who hasn't done his DB quest or anything yet. Wise guy, what? No, what you do is you walk there. This is how you go through Pande when you're Uber, like that. I remember when I first ever played Anarchy, I accidentally hit back return, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm going slow," and I was looking for debuffs and all this, and then I realised eventually, oh no, you put yourself in walk. Never look behind you when explosions are going on. Last minute negotiations. It's crap nano, which will actually calm absolutely everything in the game for a short period of time. Even portal bosses, etc. If you're in a team of 6 and you're pulling before the is it the senior subjugator? The one just before the beast platform, anyway. It's quite useful if you stun him so you can take care of the ads in there. Awful lot of people in this raid. Straight to bridge corner after kill. Yes, boss. So he's got to come back in and do this all over again in a real pandemonium raid. Right, somewhere around here I've got a mouse. There we go. Yeah, if you left click until you see the right target, it saves opening trade and all sorts of other trash instead of the portal. You have to be observant. Feet. Dun, 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 dun. Definitely not on the bridge. And there's a pink in there somewhere, yeah. Okay, pink is down, back to the corrupted. Is that just definitely re-healed, I'm sure of it. Meanwhile, the Nightheart is still getting his backside handed to it, clearly. Killing the trash. Yes, we are. I was wondering how many people from Hodor are actually in the stream watching themselves. Wondering why it's like delayed. It's because I've got the re-encoding options working. Which unfortunately introduces a delay. But it's not too terrible. Don't think there's a belt, otherwise they may have stopped to roll for the belt. Guessing not. Remember Fatty Boars using last-minute negotiations to calm things? You can absolutely calm anything with it, but only for a very short period of time. Long enough to get stuff done in a raid. lot of your toon build, Cal. Yeah, I can't remember if I do it on a Fatty's first Pandemonium raid or something like that. It's in one of the videos. There are a lot. That Let's Build is one of the biggest in terms of episodes. Killing all the things at 10 frames a second. Woohoo! Still effective. Still manage it. Yes, indeed. Pandemonium Subjugator. Yeah, quite often you'll run in. The crap runs in, hits last minute negotiations on this guy, which calms him and then pulls all the ads away from near him. I guess where I don't have a crap, I might not know where the nano. Yeah. Until you played the class, you can't be expected to, you know, completely know it off by heart. I mean, I play it and I probably don't, you know. And we're here already. Gosh, that was quick. Considering we did all the side zods as well, that's actually a lot. That's a lot. Proc reminder. Yeah, until you've actually leveled up a character and played them for that length of time, sometimes it's you're not going to know the finer workings, etc. of them. But, you know, all good. Trader's not draining. Drain him, traders, drain him. Yep. Now. It's been a while since we've actually needed to stop fighting because he's got a reflector. The last few times the last 10 times maybe, I've killed the beast. Ads. If I can get anywhere near them in time, I shall definitely endeavour to attack them. I think they're dead already. Back to splat. I think he's deranged now. I'm trying to read his debuffs, but they're bobbing around on screen pretty bloody fast. Yeah, well, you got 34 people all going kapow at him, then yeah, pew pew, beast goes down pretty fast. After this, I think it's real Pande, isn't it? Click C, drops from the last corpse. It does have the greaves, but I need them to complete my set. I'm going to get them when I raid myself and save the points. I think that's a solid plan, but yeah. Legs in a box. Yeah, legs apparently are quite rare, so yeah. Did ask you earlier if you were going to get them. Yeah, I'm not going to spend Hodor points on a pair though. Just we'll keep raiding the beast anyway. I'm going to head back to the start. Yay, look, frames. We've got FPS again. Back up in the 4550 with everything else. Oh, hello, lag. Bit of rubber banding going on there. That's not good. We don't like rubber banding. It's like chewing a squid. Yeah, we'll do our own iPande and get them. Oh, screen went black there. Okay. Yes, this is all about farming those fat points to get a AC/DC from Sector 42, which comes later, about 7 o'clock, I think. So there'll be like a downtime in between. Anyone? No one's bid on pants. Ooh. Ooh. Tell Hodor raid. No, I'm gonna hold off. If they go for like 1 point, I'll be gutted. But yeah, I will get them. It'd be nice to get the whole set just raiding with friends, you know? If they go for a point or two, yeah. I can always get back there. Suddenly it's going up. 2,000 points. Yeah, no. Saving the big points. You're working on getting a dock back into game. Yeah. I have a sneaking suspicion it'll be Advi or Doctor that are the next Let's Build, being honest with you. There's not much left, otherwise I'm just repeating things, aren't I? Although that isn't all that bad. Maybe people would say, oh, do a, you know, a different breed or something like that, you know? If you want help building a dock, I'm sure you... No, you can't help me because I have to suffer. That's what people enjoy. Join the raid. Yeah, 900 points they went for, so yeah. I don't even know how many points I've got. Let's have a look. It's probably enough to cover that, but not much more. Points. It's not even telling me. I'm a bit afraid to have my team my dock with you after having Sav do her superb doctoring. She is rather good, isn't she? Well, the thing is, Sav's just good. Full stop. Whatever tune she's playing on, she's very good at it. You know? No, I have to suffer on the tune initially. That's what people watch the videos for. They like to watch me suffer. They know they do. Don't lie. It's not showing points. Do I just type points without the S? Yeah. Not telling me, is it? Maybe it's just a bit overloaded. It's possible. Oh, if I want stuff from your dock. That's if that's what happens. A lot of there's like team do another adv and team you need to play a dock, and I keep refusing to do dock. But I think as soon as I put dock on the table, people are gonna kind of go, "We want a dock." Well, we'll just have to see how the vote goes. It's much easier to tell if someone is a subscriber when they vote. Way easier now. So people creating 40 bloody YouTube accounts just to get the Let's Play, the Let's Build that they want is a problem. But I will do it sort of like the way I've always done it before. Do it mostly on YouTube. There will be a couple of streams with the tune, obviously, but... be harder to stream with a dock. Yeah, I know. Anyone that's like, whenever I've played like tank, it's a little harder to stream because I have to make sure that I am doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Sent not in raid warning to 13 users. I'm in the raid. I checked. Look, click to join. Raid join. Raid joined twice. So I better be. How easy is it to play adv and what's its purpose? It used to be awesome to play adv and the purpose was fun. However, after 18.7 I didn't like playing my adv anymore. Maybe because he was melee or whatever. If I do adv, I'm going to go pistols. I'm not going to do melee again. But adv used to be kind of a jack of all trades that could manage to do, well, you know, pretty much anything. I'm saying join the raid. I'm not getting any feedback though. Just hope I'm there. It's not telling me how many points I'm getting either. I'm just wondering if the bot itself is perhaps a little overloaded. It could be. It may well be. We've got some other people in the stream I can see there. I can see Crew Cop, Bradivar, Axriar, Carbon, Coffin Dancer, Commander Root, December Sky 1984, Mini Dodo, Overpowered Egg, oh, Overpowered, GG, a few others, yeah. Don't be afraid to speak up. Yes, I saw you there. Welcome to the stream, Crew Cop. It tells me when people join, you see. It's quite cool at my end. I see all, yet know nothing. Click to join. Raid join. It's ignoring me. Let's be honest. Overpowered GG is a better name. Excuse me. Oh, finally, you are already in the raid. I was kind of like, it's not responding to me. Now I feel like eggs. Yeah, overpower egg. Oh, there you go. 1300. Yeah, so still a long way to go before I'm in the in there with the chance for a bid on an AC/DC, an Akadaka. I'm just using the assist macro. We're redoing Pande, but now we're doing real Pande. More mobs. Wow. So you get 2 chances at the beast, you see. Leroy Jenkins! Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? Pretty much. So I felt like eggs earlier on, so I bought some. That's the most pointless sentence I've said all day. But yeah, I was in the shop and I thought, oh yeah, eggs, but it's too late in the day now because we're going to have like a proper dinner later. Tomorrow I can have some eggs. Or maybe I'll have some eggs, scrambled egg on toast for a bit of supper or something like that. I don't know. Used to raid on Omniside, that's what I said to Step. Yeah, Leroy, absolutely. Guy's iconic. Internet Historian did a short video on the story and the history of Leroy Jenkins, who it was, who they were, how far they got, and all the rest of it. Yeah, the bot's lagging a bit looking at that. If you remember, it was before we came into the area that I was just checking how many points I actually had, and it's now telling me. So yeah, it's working, it's just running a little slow today. Yeah, it is what it is, really. Yeah, I haven't had eggs for a couple of weeks for some reason. I usually look forward to an egg. A couple of poached eggs for breakfast, you know. Yeah, you've got freezing winds here, so we've got no snow, but the temperatures are cold enough for snow. We've had like a few flakes coming down, but there's like a real harsh breeze coming in off the north coast, even though it's like an easterly breeze. But yeah, no, just checked outside and no, still not snowing. Clicking the assist button and hoping for the best. Whoa, 11 frames a second. This is even worse than before. I think there's more NPCs, so you do get like even more lag. Feel your pain. It's the same in Southampton. It'll be -2 tonight. Yeah, actually, I prefer sub-zero temperatures. The low, you know, like between 0 and -2 or 3 is actually pretty cool because it's dry, so it just doesn't feel like cold. Strangely enough. -38C here, and that doesn't count the that's lethal weather. -38 is like a deep freeze. Oh, we got a ding. You feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Routine has reached enlightenment. Congrats. Soto Mahoney, hello from Omni3. Welcome to the stream. It's Trousers time. Are you spying on the clan? He only comes to spy on the clans, really. Canada, yeah. Well, that's it. Is that northern Canada or? Wise guy, it's -20 where you're at. Oof. Yeah, that's cold. It's pants. No sign of Les Savick yet. I don't even know if she's on. Did I send Savick itself? I think I did. Oh yeah, Hodor. But I think Sav is probably eating and may join for the Sector 42 raid. I don't know. But I want to do it. I want my points. I want to put an Akadaka on this toon and then full awakened beast armor, and then I can go, yeah, pretty well built toon. Oh, and I want the other HUD item from DB3 as well. Wow, 14 frames a second. It's hard being lagged. The hardest thing is trying to locate where your mouse is on the screen with that many FPS. Following the tank. Following the attack map. Following the caller. London or Ontario. I've got cousins that were in Barrie, Ontario. I used to know where that was. I don't really anymore. And I've completely lost touch with them. In fact, they could have moved a dozen times over by now. They could, for all I know, they live in Australia. In fact, some of my relatives do. I lost touch with them. They were like cousins of my auntie by marriage. You know, one of those distant kind of relative things. But yeah. At this rate, the Zod's going to be dead before. Oh, I was going to say before the ad, but no. Mob is dead. Let's change that pandemonium lighting for some Rubicar lighting. There we go. Mihalik, Carl. Do you mean HUD one from Subway? I was thinking of this one here. Instead of the assistance module, there's another one with ACs on it as well. With 2000 ACs and HP. I was thinking of that one. Can't think what it's called now. Protector would be good from DB3. Yeah, I'd like one of those on the Keeper just to make them even more tanky. You've got random HUD item there. That's quite nice though. The patchwork thing from Subway is the best HUD 1 item in the game. Oh, right, okay. You never looted a Protector module? No. We were there, it dropped, and someone else won the raffle, but there you go. That's the way the cookie crumbles. That's why it's a raffle. Right, there's this HUD item, there's the creator module, and then there's another one again. And the protector module is Enforcer, Keeper, Soldier, and it adds a ton of ACs as well as everything else. So you can't have it on every toon. But it is nice. Oh god. Oof, 15 frames a second for the win. I'll run the wall if they insist, but it's difficult. It's like a slideshow. I mean, it's not like we can't kill everything in here. Sky Cannon goes and sits in the confused corner. Yeah, there's various HUD items from DB3, and there's one I haven't got, which I would like. Frames a second. We're cooking on gas here. Mob's down. And we're back on the other side of the wall. Send less. Imagine being DX12. It's all the draw calls for people's armour that does it. Are they still doing the biodome rate? I don't know. What, right now or generally speaking? Yeah, there's always an MP that wants their end game pet. So, Savik, welcome to the stream. I'm in Hodor at the minute, just finishing off real Pande. And then there's that gap and Sector 42. Generally speaking. Oh yeah, biodome still happens, definitely. Biodome happens because MPs want their endgame pet. Plus, a lot of enforcers are still messing around with the Molodeme or whatever it's called armour that you upgrade afterwards from DB 1 and 2. And 3, I think. Biodome is less popular now with the bow from... Yeah. Less work involved. It's one of those armours that's got like a gazillion stat buffs spread out across all of it fairly evenly. But it's good armour. It is good armour. I was tempted to bid on the Greaves earlier on. Come back to us before you get kicked. Get away from the effing edge and stick to the group. Well, yeah. All I can hear, or the loudest thing I can hear, is that pet. Is that the Hybe pet? I think it's... Nope. It's rare to see the 225 one. Everyone's got the 223 one. I think Everq has it. Running in. My MP has the 225. Nice going, sir. That ain't easy. The ruin or whatever. Yeah, I've cast it once on my old MP, but only the once, I think. Had wrangles and all sorts of whatever, but yeah, managed it. But now that MP kind of lives to buff other toons, really. Where's my mouse? Okay. Everybody's zone now. Boom, 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 boom. Corner of bridge. Brave jump over the gap with less than 20 frames a second. LSN, yeah. LSN is in here somewhere. Good luck spotting them properly. Oh, bit of frame, mate. Uh-oh, someone died. Someone in my team died. Oops. Did someone run too far or fall off? Maybe they fell off. There's some oh my godding happening. What happened? Did someone fall off or die or... Including the tank. Oh, lordy lordy. A slight pause in the proceedings while everybody makes it back. There you go, Hodor. Everyone chill. Everyone take 5. Everyone take 5. Joking. Yeah, the tank fell off. It happens. It's that laggy here, though. Come on. These mobs running over, having a good look, and then running off back again. That's why running to the corner is a good plan. I don't know if that is someone using a taunter on one. Because he keeps running over, gets that far, and then his aggro rubber band thing goes. Depends which group has 2 sides. I don't know which we did last time without checking the video, if I'm perfectly honest with you. I just head down and did whatever the raid leader said. I think we had 2 sides last thing. Okay, with Hodor. Right, okay. So it'll be the other way round this time. Okie dokie. I'm not sure which team I'm in. I'm in the team with somebody that's missing. Okay, well this is going rather well, everybody. Yes, indeed. Gotta wait for people to make it back, and I can't leave the chair just in case they turn up in 3 seconds flat and then everyone charges ahead and I'm the idiot left standing on the bridge, you know? Elzin, as soon as I said want to buy FPS, half the raid fell out. So I got my FPS, I guess. Yeah, true. Kind of true. Don't jump over the gap. Yeah, just run round it. I jumped over actually, so I should shut up. But I you know, I didn't lag. Oh no, Healy mobs have respawned on top of us, or they've run in with the returnees. Yeah, half the problem is the game has to ask the game server what armour the people around me are wearing, what meshes, etc. And for that information to come back to my client to then decide which visual elements to display. So it does add up. And if I go into, well, we got 10 FPS. I go into, where the hell's the mouse? Oh, there it is. If I go into video effects and just turn them all off, I get like 4 or 5 frames more a second. But that's it. Where the hell's the night owl? Did he fall off as well? Well, that's what we used to do to get around it, was leap form. But it's not really something that happens anymore, people don't bother. It's all effects turned off and we've still got, you know, chronic frame rate. Doesn't make a big enough difference to warrant turning it off. No night halt. Yeah, I remember doing pandemonium raids in Elite. And you got shouted at if you went Elite. Everyone in Elite, that means you. Okay. All the things like a good little raider. I will probably do the old client just for Sector 42 though. Portal is gone. Oh, good God. Yeah, that's the other thing with real Pande. Fish happens. Eventually I'll, there you go, energy vortex and right click. Well, it was less data to pull from the database if everyone had exactly the same mesh. But what it doesn't do is get rid of the fact that you've got to pull the data in the first place. That's a limitation of the game. And the way it does it. That guy? Oh no, someone healed him. I was just looking at my teammate there. Who's there? Or who is there? So the health went tumbling downward. Yeah, the biggest boost to frame FPS I got was turning off Chrome while I was streaming. Without streaming though, I definitely get much better frame rate than I do with. Even though it's supposedly using the MBank encoder, it's still got to transform the packets and send them, etc. So, but yeah, when I just play for myself, I do get better frame rate than this. In fact, when I'm recording, I do. It's the, I think it's sending data over the Ethernet. You got to remember, I'm churning out data at 6 megabyte a second directly to a network card, so there's a lot of processes that have to happen for that to work. So a second PC to do all the... if texture loading causes lag, maybe it would improve frame rate to kill your teammates. Yes, it would. It's the second I'm not looking at a bunch of people. If I go and do this... Well, in fact, if I go to first person... Yeah, it's gone up 1. So your character is 1 less character to render. So, you know. Turn global lighting off. Now we only get the real lighting in here, and yeah, it's kind of funky. So yeah, this is what Hodor does on a Sunday, is early on, they do iPande, real Pande, take a break, and then they do Sector 42, so yeah. And Thuma, welcome to the stream. How you doing? So I'm not sure what we're waiting on now. There's, I think, a couple of people that can't get back because the first portal's disappeared, which does happen with real Pande. None of this standing on a beacon. I got debuffed. Ooh, Mahalik has written an essay. There was an interesting MMO loading issue recently in EVE Online. Some big-ass PvP battle. Hyped people up for the second part. Some 12,000 people showed up. The server wouldn't load people in because they made contact. Hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of ships were lost. Oh my god. It's a good reason not to play that game is the amount of money you can lose in it. Although apparently it is a fantastic game, but yeah. The company running the game said the server problems are of space weather. Okay. I mean, there technically is space weather if you're inside the solar sphere. You know, well, that went so fast it was almost like I can see a pink somewhere right behind me. Now it's dead. Over there. Didn't go down very quick. Oh well, the beast is getting so much damage thrown at it, it's still gone down very, very quickly. There was major server lag. That sounds awful. Right, okay. So I'm not going to be bidding on anything, I don't think. Unless pants have dropped and nobody else is... Oh, mind you, no, they were bidding up to a 2,000 for that, so nah. Let's just GTFO and wait for Hodor, which is an hour away. So what should we do for an hour, boys and girls? I will get the pants with friends. That's my plan. Yes, it is. What's this about pants dropping? You filthy-minded child. Yeah, the Greaves of Malevolence, I think they're called, or something like that. Greaves of insert sinister word. Yeah, so that's a thing. All right. Loot from last corpse. I don't think it dropped anyway. No, there's nothing there that I would bid on. So, yeah. The Beast Pants, yeah. $80 points have been awarded to all raiders. Click to view. Let's have a look. How many did I get? 380 points for the whole raid, I'm guessing. Which is good. Another 10 of these and I'll be able to afford another thing. I've gone to tier just because. Why not? For a bit of a change. 40, 50 frames a second. Okay. Let's go to new land. Look at the pretty water. Do you remember walking backwards and you floated? You could literally walk on water if you walked backwards. That was the thing. It made crossing rivers a lot quicker than trying to swim across them. With like almost zero bloody swimming skill. I've come to look. I have found a salve. Eve echoes on the mobile. Wow, it's different. Oh look, it's Irwin. Oh, Wolf Brigade still stood there. He's there a lot. Oh, he's got a PDKP and Envy now. Nice. Gearing up that soldier. Let's have a look at the rest of his gear. He's not on the stream either. So, oh, he's got a few alphas in. Nice. Sticking with the syndicate, but yeah, because full auto, 50, etc, etc. Ethereal implant of Berserker Rage. Is that the one from... What's that from? Is that the one from the Inferno quest? Yeah, I thought it was, yeah. It's a weird one to make a choice about though, because you know, like reduces duck explosions by 200 and all your other evades and negative health for 1,000. So it's a brave choice, but yeah, if you're going pure DPS, yeah. It's just for pure PVM DD, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Wow, is flying and swimming, yeah, probably. Oh, Itchy Beard Gamul 11111. We've just done the first half of Hodor. Now I'm going to relog. We've had our points, so yeah, I'm going to relog to the old engine. I'll relog here, I think. Oh no, I'll go relog where I usually do. Otherwise I'll get awfully confused. I don't really get that many more frames per second running the old client, you know. Swear down. No, I don't. Just done Spec 3, been putting it off. Yeah, for some, it's the way to go. I didn't want the red, though. I like the yellow. I want it to look like the guy in the oh, what's Society of IPS and the what's the name thing? Character creation. Wrong chat. Right, we're going to relog then. Yep. You missed the gun from character creation. Yeah, I know, yeah. Would be nice. I've got the sword from character creation. It is, in fact... Have I got it with me? Yeah, it's that one there. Corrupted Edge. Looks exactly the same. I'll show you when I've logged back in. I played Fallout Shelter. I thought it was actually quite good for a free game. But I played it on PC with an Android emulator and just gave myself loads of stuff. I'm not spending money on a mobile game. Get stuffed. Okay, right. Badoo, badoo, badoo. It always seems to try and VSync this game, even though I have explicitly turned VSync off. It always seems to stop at 60 frames a second. Oh no, there it's gone up 70 odd. Hodor raid, I'll say yes, so I don't miss it. Right, there we go. I'll show you this. Why have you moved? Oh, probably because I'm on the other client. Yeah, I'll show you the sword now. Doesn't look as good on the old engine as the new one, but there you go. That's it. That's the sword. See? That is the sword he's holding. Oh, you've only got a black screen. Oh, god damn it. Right. There we go. Yeah, it does not like to capture this game in the old client. It's a pain in the bottom. There you go. We can see the FPS, and it's pretty much exactly what I normally get anyway. See, I've got VSync option there. It's definitely off. Everything is turned up. But last time when we went down to the Hodor raid, social weapons. No, it's a usable weapon, that. There you go. It just doesn't have as much crit as the other one. 425 to 550, but only 200. But it also has another proc. It also gives a little to evades and stuff. You can't have it on if you... Yeah, that's true. That's just kind of annoying, but yeah. Would be nice if you could, but... It's not like you can't use inspect. I was like, see what? And I wasn't looking at the... Thoughtful Kalos too, yes. That is I. Yeah, the frame rate's pretty much the same. The game just doesn't look as good. So I don't know. But I do know it does run better in bigger raids with lots of people. Type of thing, you know? Yeah, it just makes the lighting look kind of flat to me. Compared to, you know, the new engine. It's funny, you do get used to the new engine. To the point where you kind of miss it being there. And the things that it adds. Oh, Arbiter, what's up this week? Oh, it does that when I zone as well. That's because I've got hardware sharpening on. In the NVIDIA control panel. Which is nice, actually. It makes all the text look pretty good. If Dio is on, we could do it tomorrow night. I don't think we'll get it all done in an hour. Is it Dio, yeah? We'll go and grab it then. There we go. 30, 28, 36, 29. Yeah, it's still ICC, where frame rates go to die. It's still one of them around here. It stutters like hell as well. We won't get it done in an hour, and I don't want to feel pressured to get it done in an hour. So... Dust Brigade, sign me up. Goodbye. Yes, we can do it tomorrow then. See if we can get more choice armor parts. I managed to farm some crystals on a toon. If you can keep me alive to try for immunity. Oh, we could try that. Yeah, we can definitely do a quick one of those. You got time for a Vortexx? Okay, I'll head over then. I'm immune. Sav's immune. Mihalik, do you want a quick Vortexx run? Get somebody their immunity. Join raid. Join raid anyway. Because I've relogged to this tune. Yeah, we'll definitely make it back in time, I think. I'll go get my Sector 42 permission, actually, while I'm running past him. Oh no, you just talk to the guy at the thing, don't you? Never mind. Let's do Lord of the... Yeah, Nascence is the nearest, yeah. Okay, yeah. I'll just beacon there. +80 frames a second. Right, Nascence. Got a load of keys to get on this tune as well. Oh, hang on. You feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Keep Mile has reached enlightenment. Congrats, dude. Hey, Savik has found me. I want... It's one of these, I think, is the nearest. Is it? Where the hell is it? Wetlands, no. Silence, no. Core, no. Frontier outskirts, Old Frontier, Frontier Bridge, no. It's around this side somewhere. Nascence Wilds, that's the one. Can't get much closer than that, can you? I'll rebuff. I don't think I need to, but I will anyway. Yeah, I still get higher frames in Shadowlands than I do on Rubicon, regardless of which client I run. He's strange. Nope, he's gone straight over. He's not afraid of anything. And, just. I saw you jump over. Did you not jump over? Where have we lost Sav? This is just taking the Michael now. Stood there killing it anyway. I've got reflects and everything else going on, so yeah. God, I remember that thing used to wipe me out. Lord of the Void, yeah, this big doohickey up there. And Thuma is LFT for Lord of the Void, but I don't know on which tomb. Savik started the team. Guessing that's you then. Bit of delay between chat and in-game. Don't need the daily, but nice fat rings would be cool. Don't really need those either these days. I may do in the future though. Who knows? Playing with Sav, it's like God mode almost. Mind you, I was tanking him solo for like 20-30 seconds before you two managed to get back that quick. Locknick, I have a really weird urge to make an advy lately. I don't know why. I don't really like characters who have morphs in MMOs. Yeah, I mean, that was my... Ooh, I want to be able to turn into things, you know, when I first started playing. I'm afraid, oh yeah, you want to play advy? Yeah. You know, that's kind of where I started from in the very beginning. That's why I rolled advy. I then found out they were a jack of all trades, which is quite good for learning the game, really, and being useful in teams a lot. Old school teams, you could do quite a bit with healing, etc. You know. Masochistic. No, advies used to be awesome. You could solo half the game. Why is he regenning? That's no good. He's regenning all his health. I mean, advies today, yeah, it is a bit narcissistic or masochistic. It's glitching. I enjoy playing an underrepresented class. Nowadays, keepers are everywhere. Yeah, I feel like I've made them a little popular. It seems to happen whenever I make any particular class and do a let's build of it. I get lots of tells and messages in game going, I made that class because of you. You know, whichever one it happens to be. Usually we fight him on this side of the rock to be away from the trees, don't we? I feel the Temple of the Three Wind. Yeah, I think that probably helped the most. Still don't have one on my other keeper. I normally fight him over here. I'm going to get right under him. Hopefully he won't glitch. Right, I get you. Yeah, making two-hand edge viable again. What colour is my energy on the dock? Same, isn't it? I don't think it's any different. Is it? Is it any different? Oh, you mean the stat skill? I couldn't tell you. Dark blue, probably, yeah. Most dock weapon skills, melee and ranged, are all dark blue. I think pistol is popular because it's the least dark. It's like... Isn't pistol like normal blue or something like that? But all the others are dark blue. I can't remember. Whichever weapon you pick, you will be terrible with it. It's that kind of deal, you know? But if you choose MA skill, you will be better than a Shade. Shades have the least return for MA skill of every class. One hand blunt, yeah. Zinzig. If I were to return to the game, I would make a Trox Dox doing melee energy. Oh, that could work, yeah. Neb2566. Hey, Kalos. Hey, Neb. Welcome to the stream. Been on a little while, but we did the Hodor double beast raid. Now we're just filling in a bit of time. So we're going to kill Lord of the Void. And then we are going to go off and do Vortexx. Help someone get their immunity, hopefully. You drop anything good? Screams like the beast. He does a little bit, yeah. you drop anything? It's the only thing, you got to be quick. Nah, load of trash. Right, okay. Geronimo! Working my way through your Build-A-Tune 7 at episode 28. What was 7? Was that an MP? Or was it... I can't remember. I've done too many, I can't remember what they are. Soldier, oh right. Yeah, they pretty much stay assault rifle. They don't get any further, because I actually have a 220 soldier anyway. Oof, that's disturbing. That's what happens when you turn NVIDIA sharpening up. Uh-oh. And we crashed. Damn. There you go. The old engine can crash as well, actually. I'm going to turn off sharpening. That shouldn't have had an effect, though. What was that about, I wonder? Am I running anything odd? See, I don't find the new client any less stable these days. You know what? I'm going to run the beta client instead. Because reasons. I don't think it's going to make that big a difference in Sector 42 either. I always wondered why Trader had one hand blunt as lighter blue. Yeah, that is kind of weird, really. Oh, look, proper shadows and lighting and yes, very good. I wonder why I did that. In the middle of ICC. I don't normally ever crash in ICC. Rest of the game, yes, it can happen, but not that often. Hodor raid, yes. I mean, I get worse frames per second in ICC, but the rest of the game, it's about the same. Gotta be honest. Right, I'm on LFT. Somehow it feels I've got so used to the new engine. When you don't run it, the game feels off somehow. You know, it is bizarre. You gimp your defences quite heavily, and you have the more DD than a piercing shade. Neb, any reason you skipped so much progression on the Keeper, just like the last series? One episode you were 206 with the Keone, and the next episode you are 220 with it. Because live streams, probably. Did I do live streams, or? Can't remember. There'll be a reason. Probably the thing is there. I need to add the live streams I did with it onto the playlist, maybe. Might be the reason. But 206 to 220 is just grindy grind face, to be honest with you. Yeah, I should, yeah. Like I say, I'll add the episodes that the Soldier was in live streams into the Let's Build series. But at the time, I think I was thinking more along the lines of, you know, the Let's Build series of playthroughs are all kind of like curated and edited, etc. Whereas a live stream is a much looser kind of format. So, you know, trying to do all that. I am very quickly going to get a nice cup of tea. Yeah, I think it is like the live stream series is. There's a lot of stuff that happens, like looting the Stygian etc., and doing the DB quest. Yeah, there's a lot really that's still on that part. So yeah, I should do something about it. Right, give me 1 second whilst I go make up a cup of tea. Yes, cup of tea. And I'm back. Right, okay, I'm good to go. Is Mahalik coming? Oh, Mahalik is here. Do you want me to tell you when to pop your colours? Cal's singing. Right, if you're listening to the stream, I will tell you when to click your colours. Not yet. They pop up. Alright, red. Click on the red. Okay, and now green. Okay, go for yellow. Or gold, whatever. And blue. There you go, that should have done it. You should now have the immunity. You feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Morvedera has reached enlightenment. Probably just butchered that poor person's name. Even clicked my extra crystals. Don't do that, because if it fails, you've got to go farm them again. Oh yes, proc reminder. I need to get an emote that says proc reminder. Oh, here comes the mind control. Whee! We fear his power as he does that. And there you go. Just out of range. I like to keep him near the middle, just for the sake of the bloody thing. Nano drain. Not that I use nano in here, really. I don't really need that. So let's push a bit more DD. And everybody do this now. Boom, 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 boom. Old school. Oh, we got battle music finally. Finally got the battle music. Run away. It's like that game. What was it called? Run Around or something. I think it was part of another game. Another show like Crackerjack or something. Run around. crew cut. Finally up to minus 32, so that cold. That is bitterly, bitterly cold. I don't think it's ever been that cold in the UK since, well, 1800s maybe. The old Marauder minimum. Yeah, well, yeah, it's dry, yeah. It's too cold to be anything else. That's why Antarctica is a desert. Technically. If it ever thawed out, though, it would be an amazing place. But that's the one to worry about if that ever does thaw out, is that there's so much ice on top of it, it depresses it into the ground, into the centre of the Earth. And if the ice was removed, not only would you have that ice that's on top adding to the sea level, but also it would rise up higher out of the sea, displacing yet more water. So the South Pole defrosting is a much bigger problem than, say, the North Pole. Because that, you know... Yeah, here Greenland's thawing out a bit. Well, yeah, underneath the ice sheets, you can see old Roman vineyards. So at one time or another, Greenland was, in fact, green. Not the frozen waste it appears to be now. Something happened, though, about 6,000 years ago or something. There was, I don't know, didn't like a huge ice wall give way, create the Mediterranean, and got rid of Doggerland. You know, the land bridge. Well, land bridge. The actual land between sort of the Netherlands and the UK and mainland Europe. It was all joined together. People lived on it. And they know that because they were surveying the North Sea for, you know, oil and whatnot, with like a LiDAR tank technique or whatever, sonar, something. And they can actually see the, you know, the wooden posts and structures that were buildings and houses and such. Someone wants DB2. I don't know if this guy dropped anything. Let's have a look. Yeah, Alpha's... Oh, look, now he drops the green screwdriver. Now he drops it. Now I don't bloody need it. Yeah, Greenland was inhabited. What do you want to do? You want to do a quick DB, do you? Yumi Himi, welcome to the stream. I don't need it, I've got one. I couldn't even loot it if I wanted to. So, yes. We're not going to have time to do DB2 and Sector 42, I don't think. Oh, we are. Yes. Minutes. So we don't want to lose too much there, really, do we? All said and done, you really can't beat a good cup of tea. Zinzig, is that an elf with the beam? It's the new beam. That's a big elf. Yeah, that is this. Vicious Support Beam of Malice. Level from 220 and Enforcer only. 2-hand blunt, yeah, and not much crit, but it's a solid weapon. Skip DB2, not that important. Yeah, I don't... 10 minutes is pushing our luck, because we might miss step. Or what have you, you know. That's a really nice build he's got there. Yeah, there you go. Dust Brigade Protector Module, that's what I'm after. See, you've got all the same stats I've got now, but then you get 1500 health and 2k to all ACs. Kinda nice. Right. Let's go and stand about outside for... Oof. Sector 42. I didn't land on the bottom. Geronimo! Quickest way back. Oh, Tara's live as well. And 17, 18 FPS. Shall I log to the old engine then? Are we thinking? There you go, 18 frames a second. Still double digits, it is. I'm not sure how much better it'll be. I'm going to relog. For the lols. We've got time. So 18, 17 frames a second, right? Remember that. I did press exit, didn't I? No. Moppy Moppy. That is live. Yes. This is the live. Welcome to the stream. Right, okay. I'm going to relog to the old engine for Sector 42. And the shenanigans have started already. Right, okay, so vanilla client. Oh, actually, before I start, let's turn off the sharpening. Oh, it's gone on that side. Come here. Program settings. While it populates the view. Turn it off for now. I like it on the new engine. I think it causes issues with the old engine. Okay. Vanilla. No, you haven't. Hope you haven't got the idiot. Oh, yeah, there's that guy. What else do I want to do for the stream that I haven't changed? Yeah, I changed this to 19 so people could read chat a little easier on the stream. Wise guy, got immunity. Thanks, Carl and team. You're very welcome. All right. Yeah, there you go. Nearly 30. So that is higher FPS. So we'll go with that. Hodor raid. Join. I think I was in already anyway. Now just 11 other 220s I need to farm crystals on and do that vault with. Yeah. Now if you remember last week, I did this on the beta engine, on the old engine, vanilla engine, and it still was terrible. Pop that back. Beeping backpack of doom. So there we go. And let's go LFT. Nadyville? No. Hodor. There you go. Wait to be picked up. We've got someone waving their arms around there. Are we waving at the stream? Pretty lass. Yes. Yeah, done it. There's the raid leader, okay. What buffs didn't I renew outside Vortexx? Or Lord of the Void, I think it was. This one, I don't really need... They're all 4 hours now anyway, aren't they? Nodding to definitely watch it. Maybe it's Yumi Hime. It could be a Yumi Hime. Is that a Yumi Hime? Are you Yumi Hime? Notum overload. It has Notum overload. Nope, it's not Yumi Hime. It's someone on the stream, maybe. I don't know. There you go. You are this famous now. I like your mole. It's very distinguished. They're definitely watching the stream. I got nervous for the server seeing that PvP tower announcement. Ugh. Shenanigans with crashing the server. Yeah, great. Well, I get 1823. Yeah, it's a bit jumpy, but yeah. GPU is doing diddly at the minute. And the CPU's not overloaded either. The I/O though is getting bonked. I'm just wondering if there's a traffic shaping feature in the router I could be using, you know? Or whether I'm saturating my bandwidth by streaming or something. I don't know. Ramplogue Griffiths, bruh, you're stepping on my tune. 1.5 million plicks. Yeah, that sort of shenanigans is all well and good, but it's the whole, you know, planting a Christmas tree and all that kind of malarkey where, you know, please come on. You know, seriously, you know. There's Sav looking fabulous behind me there. I wonder if I should do the same, like not have the keeper shoulder pads, have the beast shoulder pads. Have a look. Ooh, vanish. What are my settings on here though? Equipment window. No, it's not social tab only. Let's do that. Where's my pointies? Where's my pointy bits? Right side visible, left side visible. My beast shoulders are not showing. That's left shoulder. Let's see if I can force it that way. No, it doesn't wanna. Doesn't wanna. Allow double left, double right. There we go. Ah, now I've got pointies. I've got like beast shoulders and the shoulder pads on the tank and the shoulder pads from being a keeper. Silly Boys 78. Welcome to the stream. Hep, sorry. Zinzig 988888888. Sorry, had a cat on my keyboard. Oh, well done. Oh, and we have somebody's pet. Thank you. It's very nice of you. Thank you very much. Not sure about that. Not sure about that. I think I'm going to go. Oh, now I've got someone's CEO garden right in front of me. There we go. I think I'll stay like that. Do my own thing. Callus's stream has you all in picture. Oops. Yes, it does. You're all on the stream. Yes, you are. This is the raid leader. Much put upon. I think they're still on their own for this as well, which is not fun. Yeah. I think that looks, on this character at least, with the rest of the armour, I think looks a little more... If I had like more like yours, I would probably have the... Just have the beast shoulder pads showing or something like that. I don't know. But keeping it close to white all over on the keeper, it's kind of a look, isn't it? You know? Sky Cannon, Heather, I'm back with coffee and my Burger King. Oh, the Burger King delivery. We haven't got a Burger King anywhere near us here. Closest thing we've got to Burger King is when the big Tasty is on at McDonald's, because then you basically taste like a double Whopper. Oh, Just Eat, yeah. Well, this is... I'm in, you know, North Wales, and Just Eat advertise here, but, yeah, good luck. Don't have the population density to sort of support their business model, really. I just want to know why someone was too lazy to do the Sheol quests for their pet. You're in the middle of nowhere. I'm exactly where I want to be. I would, other than here, probably the only other place I'd like to live would be Canada, Norway, or New Zealand. Unless I've got mountains and lakes and oceans near me, I don't like it. I don't mind cities. I minded them a lot less when I was younger. Thought they were a lot of fun, but they're not as fun when you're older. And they're definitely not as fun when you got kids and stuff. You know, when our lad's out a bit late, then he should be here. We're not panicking immediately, you know? Whereas if I was still in London, I kind of would be. It's just one of them, really. Let's start by taking the decrypted Kreisor data thing out of our bag and place it in our inventory. But when it comes to like broadband and all that, yeah, people show off their 1 gig connections and I'm cries in rural broadband 60 meg. Still get 20 meg up, which is enough to stream with, so can't complain. New list of callers making new macro. Replacing the old one. Join the raid, just to be sure. Join the raid. You have joined, there we go. I don't have Behemoth. Who am I in team with? Am I in team with her? I don't think I am. Nope, no, Enforcer in our team, so. There we go. We're doing well here, folks. Yes, if you're in the Hodor raid tonight, if you're in whichever bit I'm going to, then yes, you will be on the stream. Wobbly as it is. Oh, Shadowlands buff ran out. There you go. I think you need it in Sector 42 though, do you? I like to have it running though. Yeah, we've got the usual things. We've got Subway, you know, like every major retailer's here. Subway, KFC, McDonald's, Costa, a few others like that. But I don't really drink coffee, so... Londis here. We've got Asda, Tesco. There's a Sainsbury's not far from here, but it's not worth driving there just to buy stuff. Got an Aldi. And what's the other one? Lidl. We've got one of those. Yeah, and you know, once you've got all those, and then we've got a whole bunch of clothes retailers, etc. Private and, you know, chain store sort of stuff, but they're all shut. Demon inside are getting a bit of a pasting again. I play with you too, Storm. What? What do you mean? There's a bit of jolly japes going on in the, a bit of banter going on in the group chat, etc. So, avert your eyes, children. Yeah, I mean, I can get to Manchester in less than an hour from where I am, so... I haven't been to Manchester probably in 10 years, thinking about it. Been to Liverpool a few times, Chester quite a few times, York, just kind of like had no need to go to Manchester, so I've not been. Still ain't got my Behemoth. I need to find an enforcer and ask him nicely. I'm looking around. You can't really be sure. See, there could be Keeper, could be Enforcer. Is Keeper. I don't think I really need it. York, yeah, the inner city is... The centre, so to speak, is very, very nice. The rest, the outskirts are sort of like pretty much any city. But yeah, the old York town itself, if you walk the wall and all that kind of stuff, it's lovely. And you can get a really nice curry there, and a really, really good pint of beer. If you get a beer there, buy Theakston's, because they're only up the road. Yeah, I think I ended up on a date with an American girl from... San Francisco, well, when I was in York once. I was there with a band. I was doing the sound for them, and they kept asking me to join the band. I was like, no, I'm staying in London. And there was a Canadian girl. No, was she Canadian? No, she was American. She lived in San Francisco, and she was at the gig and thought we were all really cool, and then just came up to me and said, will you walk the walls with me? And I went, yeah, okay. So we ended up walking the walls and then went back to her place, kind of thing. When I was young and good looking and all that. The last time I went there with Mrs. Callos too. And we stayed in a B&B and we went out for a curry and some beer. We had a really nice night as well. It was a lot of fun. We got back to the little B&B, like, hotel room. When things died down, and we'd done the minibar in, and made a cup of tea. We watched Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds was on telly for some reason. We watched it in the room. Would have thought you would have stepped by now. Yeah, I know, yeah. I don't know what the delay is. It's 7:05. Nobody said go in yet, only to put the device in our inventory. Ally always late. Ah, right. Alliance raid running a bit behind. Okay. We got a solid bunch of teams just here now, haven't we? So, you know, not doing too bad. Fixers NCU, please. Yeah. Moppy. Alliance is never late. It is always ready when it needs to be. Oh, we're doing the Lord of the Rings, eh? Add me to your alt, Yumi. I want those points at Hodor. 27 people just for one side is a lot, I suppose, yeah. I am guessing so. Whichever side needs to split is always a bit behind. Yeah, because you've got to divvy out who's going where, etc., etc. And there's more mechanical work involved with everything, isn't there? So it is as it is. Yes, indeed. Them's the breaks. Yes, indeed. Well, we're back down to sort of teens in frame rate again. But then again, there's more people in front of me now, I think, because I think Alliance are here as well. Or some of them, or most of them, or, you know, whichever. Would be cool to do 3 parallel streams for each Sector 42 side. Yeah, that could be done. Wouldn't take much to organise that, actually. You just need other people that stream. 32 to 35 for you. Yeah, but you're not streaming. That's what sucks up the remainder, I think. Is that little bit. Got Discord running as well. I could turn Discord off. Savik is going to stream. I don't think so. Savik doesn't microphone on streams either. You could raid with Kalos, yes. Well, Savik does anyway, but she doesn't choose to stream. Yeah, there you go. See, raid with Kalos anyway. Savik is always welcome if she ever gets a microphone and wants to use it. She can always chat to me in Discord. And embarrass me by being able to speak better English than what I can. It would destroy the illusion, because I always imagine that Savik sounds like Claudia Black, you see. And she probably doesn't. I think Claudia Black sounds like Claudia Black, and that's it. Within you too. I would watch you. Yes, there you go. I would watch, definitely. I'm pretty sure Sav is some famous person, that's why she guards her identity. Ah, could also be, yes. Could be. I don't like my voice either, Heather. I honestly don't. But everybody else does, so I just go with it, you know? She is Bill Gates, admit it. Yeah, sure. Yes. No, really, she is Hong Kong Phooey. Yeah, see, didn't think of that. But you've heard me. You sound normal on Discord to me. You just sound like a normal person with a regular microphone. I only, you know, I've got a decent microphone, but I didn't start off with one, and still people went, "Oh, mate, your voice." And I, what? Sorry. It was like apologising for it, and then everyone went, "No, you've got a great voice. You should do more videos." And I went, "Okay, we will do more videos." And somewhere in here, there he is. Where's my mouse? Yay! Clicked him. I would like authorization, please. Here you are. Give him thing. Click that. Wait for goodbye. I accept your mission. Please give me access. And goodbye. There we go. So we've definitely got access. And then find your mouse and yeah. Shaboom. Yeah, frame rate will go flying up once we all split, I think. Is usually what happens. The mic I use is the Crew Cop. I have a great face for radio. Me too. The mic I use is the hands-free kit on my phone. Oh, well, yeah. They're just designed for intelligibility. They're not designed to, you know, sound particularly good. That said, though, the environment you use a microphone in has as much to do with how good you sound as the microphone itself. That's the thing. 2020 has taught a lot of people about that kind of stuff. That's why you're seeing so many people doing, you know, people that normally do broadcast stuff who are stuck at home. You're seeing them, you know, under the stairs with blankets and stuff. And it kind of makes me feel normal now, because that's what my man cave is like. I've got like one of the kids' old mattresses on the wall behind me, and then I've got another one on the wall in front of me, and then the sides have got old cushions out of sofas and stuff, and the whole thing's all got carpet underlay behind that, just to make the whole room completely reflection proof. It's not really the people think it's soundproofing. That's not what it is. It's acoustic treatment, so you're getting rid of reflections in the room. Mattress diffuser, yeah, effectively, yeah. You've seen a million people, like big YouTubers, and they've got that black pointy sort of foam. This is a similar thing, but without spending that much money. Now, apparently the best stuff to use there's a million videos on it on YouTube on what you can use, so you know, I just use that. And then I already had a professional interface, because I was recording guitars and stuff like that, and two fairly decent mics, which was the Shure SM57 and a Shure SM58, but they didn't really have the upper detail that I wanted for speaking voice. So I mean, you can use them, there's nothing wrong with them. I just wanted something that worked maybe better with my voice. And then someone in 2018 donated like $100 or whatever, and said Happy New Year and that, which was really nice. And I put that towards a Rode Procaster, which is a proper XLR broadcast mic. And a bit later I bought the shock mount for it. So decent mic, proper interface, treated room. You know, you're on a winner straight away there. I was under the impression you only need the sound dampening on the wall you are facing. No, incorrect. Sound will go through that panel, and some of it will come back, hit the wall. You've got to look at where the microphone is pointing, and usually it's more important to have the sound damping on the wall that is directly behind you, because your voice will hit the first wall, hit the wall behind you, bounce off it and go straight into the microphone. If you go to a YouTube channel called Booth Junkie, that guy is Mike Delgadio, is a professional voice actor. Does bazillions of stuff. It is... he will explain exactly how it actually works, you know. Exalted Anthemia, welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you for a while. Audio interface helps too. Yeah, you need a decent interface and a decent mic, but the treatment in the room is a pretty big thing. Definitely one of the bigger things. He proves it because he's got he's built a proper sound booth to record professional audio inside of, and he records himself on his mobile phone in that room, and he still sounds amazing. Because half the battle with echo and reverberation and resonances is all gone. So yeah, it is the whole room really. People always neglect the ceiling. And usually you've got like a hardwood floor and a solid ceiling, and that just creates a massive standing wave problem. What's his YouTube? Booth Junkie. Junkie with IE at the end. I'll find him. Booth Junkie. Yeah, it's Mike Delgadio. There you go. I mean, a lot of what he does on the channel is he does a lot of like how to set up, you know, to record, not to broadcast. But he obviously gets a lot of people trying to do, you know, streaming, etc., asking him, because his audio sounds incredible. What it should do, he's an industry professional. And there's another guy who does stuff like that, but he's like a boom operator rather than a voice actor. And I collaborated with him actually. He wanted someone with a baritone voice for mic testing, so he had he's got a recording of me reading out these specific lines. Whenever he uses it, he always puts it up Kalos 2 at the bottom. We are west, 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 west. Everybody remember, we're going west. Looks at compass. Okay. Fight all the things. Yeah, if you want to know about recording audio, probably more recording that type of audio or anything else, that guy knows the audio side inside out. He really does. And he's sort of like, you can buy these single-sided things that are supposed to take the reverberation out of a room from entering in a mic, and they're only like a half circle behind the mic, and he sort of demonstrates that they don't really work. You know what I mean? Need webcam, Carl. COVID beard stream. You want the COVID beard? Where's my mouse gone? Shouldn't do this in the middle of a raid. Is it that one? There you go. There's the COVID beard stream. You watch, when I upload this to YouTube, those like 5 seconds of that being there will be what YouTube selects as a thing. I haven't actually got a webcam. I think I could. Isn't there like an app you can use on your phone and on your PC, and you can use your mobile phone. Uber COVID beard. Yeah, it's even longer than that now. That was like a month or so ago. I think it was just before Christmas that. So yeah. I'm gonna have to shave it down after this. Well, I think end of February I'll probably shave it off. I might record myself doing that. I've got like an old camcorder and things like that. Most of my photography stuff is DSLR though. You know, professional grade photography camera. Lots of lenses and stuff. I think you can also get a program that allows you to use that as a as a web camera. I might investigate doing that. Yeah, it's a, what have I got in the minute? It's a Samsung something. I don't know. I'm not into mobile phones. They're just. I've had mobile phones since the 90s, so to me they're just like, yeah, whatever. Trying to get rid of the cocoons. Nobody wants to be in a pea pod. No, they don't. Going to reach out to Eva Porius and see if she can order Sav to start streaming as a condition of her employment. What? I tell you, my chat just gets weirder and weirder, I swear. Got a Samsung A20. Yeah, I think I've got like an older version of that. I mean, it's got webcam. It's got a basic camera on it. I mean, from my point of view, it's nothing like a DSLR, you know, but I look at it and go, well, the lens is like the size of my viewfinder lens rather than, I mean, I've got some, I mean, if I sold them I could probably buy a new PC. The camera's not worth as much as the lens is, but it never is with photography. What is this phone? Or is it an LG? Hang on, it's plugged in, isn't it? So LG K10, that's what I've got. All I ever do with it is make phone calls, do like two-factor thingy, and put music and stuff on it when I go to bed. Notice Sav is now ignoring all of you, bothering her about streams. She doesn't want to stream, she doesn't have to. You can't force someone to make themselves semi-public, can you? It's not fair. And I need to remind everyone that Savik does have a rather large ban hammer on this channel, so do be careful. You don't want to upset the person with the big ban hammer of doom. Yeah, and this is definitely better than last time. Having Chrome on in the background, I wouldn't have thought that would make such a big difference to frame rate, but yep, there you go. Two-factor authentication, yes, that one. The only other thing I do with audio is that I run it through a compressor for broadcasting called Vocal Strip, and if anyone actually wants it, let me know, because apparently Cakewalk are out of business now, so they're not going to sue me for sharing it. But you need to know how to install and use a VST plugin. It does a good job. Keeps the volume kind of even and stops it clipping. I mean, there's one built into the mixing desk, but passcode and fingerprints to get in. Yeah, well, yeah. And you can't just, you know, do stuff online anymore without some sort of security measure. You're an idiot. Or a fool to yourself if you do. Right, so we're going to click on the thing. Biological transceiver. Clicking. And there we go. Through the Darwin gate. definitely a thing, though. Yeah, there we go. That wasn't me. I didn't step on the mine. Okay, there's another fence here. Do I need another thingamy? There isn't another thingamy. Still alive. Running with the rest of the raid. Round the outside. Right, what do we do on this side, Sav? Stand back because you're melee. Excuse me. And no auto mod on here for what? What are you two doing? What are you doing in my chat? Internet took a dump earlier that I had to go and get a COVID test, so yeah, I'm back. Yes. As long as you're alright. You need to send me the vocal again. Did you reinstall Windows or something, or? It should still be there as a VST, unless you've flattened your C drive, it should still be there. Don't worry about it. If it's not there, then, you know, don't worry, I'll send it you again. But that's all I'm going through right now is I go into the microphone goes into the mixing desk, which has enough gain to drive a dynamic. Comes out of the balanced line from there directly to the M audio interface, which is basically the same as your Focusrite, only not as good, actually. If I had the Focusrite, I wouldn't need the mixing desk. And then just that vocal strip just to smooth it out. That's it. In fact, I can show you me talking through it right now. There you go. That's me talking through it live on the stream. That's what I'm going through. La 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 la. That's it. The only thing that's switched on is the compressor. That's it. Trying to deal with the cocoons. I was just showing you what the VST looks like. It's literally just keeping down the background noise and stopping it clipping. That's it. I'm off. Carl, need a couple of hours sleep before me screaming at the TV all night while watching the Super Bowl. Go Chiefs. Oh well. I don't do any sportsing, so good luck with that. I barely watch any UK sports, let alone anybody else's, but have a nice kip. Yes, rest well. Following the assisting. And I think I'm cocooned. Yes, I am. Oh, I'm out. It's hard to know where I am in this picture, but at least I have 20 odd frames a second. The Red Reapers are very red. Actually, thinking about it, Exalted, if you scroll back through our previous conversation, you can probably re-download that file. It'll probably still be there. If it's not, just send me a message. Kill all the things. God, it's a mess in here, isn't it? Good thinking Batman. I'm Batman. I've got a Batman t-shirt, does that count? It's about as close as I get. And it's the Tim Burton logo one as well. It's not that old. I think I got it from HMV years ago. I'm just fighting everything I'm directed to fight with the assist macro. No one's spanking this thing. But I'm going to go with the assist macro. Like a good little Hodorian. Fighting a tower, but I think that means I don't know. Want melee not to attack it or something. Belt auction running. No, I has a shiny belt. I has the shiny belt already. I just need the points to get an AC/DC. Internal adjustment processing, nah. Not going to bid on any of the things just yet. Icebreaker sauce, no. Yeah, I'm going to wait it out. Sit on my points until I think I've got half a chance of bidding on an Akadaka, because I think that's all I actually need from Sector 42. I can't think of anything else. Are we fighting anything? I don't think we are. No, we're not. Target is not in a fight. So don't go starting one. And stand where most other people are. That seems the logical thing to do. We're waiting for the other sides to be ready, and then we kill the tower together. Yay! Although melee don't go in there, do they? Or do they? For this one. I'll hang back and wait and see. That's my plan. Hanging back and waiting to see. No, don't go in, says Moppy Moppy. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. If you don't do it for one tower, you don't do it for any. Makes sense to me. Clean the general. Has he soiled himself? Oh, look at this, 41, 39 frames a second in the middle of Sector 42. It reminds me of a movie called Red. It's actually a really good movie. I love it. I watch it at least once a year. There's Red and Red 2, but Red, the first movie, just watch that one. It is really good. It's a lot of fun. It just reminded me of that a little bit. Bruce Willis is like, I won't explain it. Watch it if you've not seen it. But there's a line in it where he's pretending to be a general. He's in a lift, and the woman he's with says, "The general has lost his contact lens, so please help," or something like that. It is a charming film. It really is. John Malkovich is in it. A bunch of people, and they're all really good. And Morgan Freeman is in it as well. Now, who else is in it? There's Albert Finney. The other actress. What's her name? I've met her twice. I've met her, and I can't think of her name. She was friends with the woman who was the social something manager for the Musicians Institute in London at the time. She came to see us. She's only short though. Well, I say that, most people seem short to me, but she was tiny. She came up to my chest. Oh God, what's her name? Helen Mirren. That's it. Yeah, she's really pleasant as well. Yeah, Helen Mirren, she's literally just comes up to where my ribs start. Nah, a little bit taller than that, but not much. Very glamorous, very feminine in real life, yeah. It's lovely. And she's really sort of, "Oh, thank you, darling." And she's that sort of, really nice though. Countdown to not attacking because you're melee. Yay! I can perk it, maybe. Pew! Too late to dead. Ugh, yawning. TS 1966. Yes, Helen Mirren. That's the one. I think Helen Mirren is more or less the same age as Bruce Willis's love and interest in it in real life, but they are obviously playing different age groups or something. I like his love interest in it. He's got such a great character in it. I have no idea how many points I has now. Call centre operator who wants to be a mercenary. Well, she doesn't know that, does she? She doesn't know she wants to be a mercenary until, she meets Bruce Willis and that, and just realises that she has the right mentality to be one. It's really good. Points. How many points does we has? Right, everybody in on this one. 1600 is not going to get you an Akadaka. Helen Mirren. If I had a time machine and a chance to hook up with someone in the past, it would be Helen Mirren circa Excalibur. Oh yes. But for me, Helen Mirren now, pretty hot. She's a little bit older than me though. Less seekers. Oh, those blowy uppy things. Yeah, avoid them. He's avoiding them. I'm still hitting it. Staying away. out of range. Yeah, I'd rather have the frame rate when you've got seekers and stuff. Let's see what's going on. Oh, I got seekers after me. Got seekers after me. All the no. It's dead. Don't attack them because they simply explode and kill you. AC has a huge hitbox. Melee doesn't have to be that close. Yeah, you're not kidding. I was way further away than this guy. I was still getting solid hits on Brawl as well. Blowing up the blowy ups. Destroy the seekers. I'm pretty sure, you know, that you can zoom out further on the old engine than you can on the new one. I'll have to do like an A/B and test that. But it feels like it right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could zoom out even further as well, Sav. I think you're right. You just hit one of those things with volcanic eruption and blow up the whole pool of them if they self-detonate. Yeah, well, they changed it, didn't they? Because the skybox used to be way, way, way higher. Used to be ridiculously high. To the point where you couldn't see Rubicon anymore. If you had a Yalm and you flew straight up, well, look, people are like bidding 6,000s already. Not going to be winning that, am I? No, not with 1,600. I'm not. Yeah, the skybox used to be higher. You could literally keep going up until Rubicon vanished completely, and then you were still moving away from something even then. You had to be careful back then. But I remember all kinds of weirdness with the game, like if you crossed a border in a Yalm, your Yalm would suddenly drop to the ground and you were stuck, you couldn't fly. You had to get out of the Yalm and re-equip it, and if you crossed a border over water, you would like end up in the water and die with all the fish attacking you. Like piranhas killing you, you know. Net2566, I bought that new colonist bundle a while back, but it seems I can only claim it on one of my accounts, even though they are linked. I cannot buy it again. Alright. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. Try contacting... Well, put a ticket in, and then ask Andy B, maybe take a look at it. It might be that it doesn't work across accounts, I don't know. Oh, there you go, Savic knows. It's limited to one per Steam account. Oh, right. Per account, even if they're linked. There you go. It's not an error, that's how it works. Unfortunate. Unlearning device do not require. Pretty good considering stepped in and the whole raid's done in 44 minutes. 45 minutes? Probably a bit less actually, because we didn't go in at 7 on the dot, did we? Should have sold it like a consumable, not like a DLC. Yeah, true. Because effectively it is a consumable. You use it on your toon until you've got something better to put on them. I can remember, I think it was Rad. Was it Rad? Or it might have been Zero had it on 2019. That first video I did the day that 2019 when opened, and yeah, he's the only one that with any decent gear because he had the colonist bundle. The rest of us scavs and scabs were like running around in like basic newcomer armor and so not even subway weapons. We were crap. I don't know if it's worth the cost of transferring, to be honest. I mean, it's nice, but it's not at the end-all be-all armour unless you just really want it cosmetically, you know? There are better arms to run around with. If you've got nothing else, it's brilliant armour, but yeah. Buy it again and use your second account. I don't think you can. Wasn't it a timed offer? Or something like that. You can only buy it once. Oh, well, there you go. It's still going. I don't know. Without checking, I really don't know. There we go. So another successful Hodor raid. And we're in the grid. You know what the grid really needs, though? You know what the grid really needs? When you come to the grid, you should be able to get... There you go. Now the grid looks even better. That's how we should have the grid. Full time. Caustic lighting. Alright, let's do the... Thank you all for the raid. And poof. There we go. And there we go. That's done. We've did another one. Yes, we have. And how many raid points have I got now? Let's have a look. It won't be any many than that, I don't think. Points. 1695 points. Slowly but surely, everyone. There you go. We've left the raid. Now then, what were we thinking? Someone wanted to do a DB2 or something. Have we got time? Oh, Mihalik wants to go for dinner now instead. All right. Yes. Underwater lighting inside the grid is cool as flip. Paulicus, welcome to the stream. It is about to end, I'm afraid. I think. How are you doing for time, Sav? I think Savik is going to be going as well. Wow. Old Athen looks so weird on the old engine to me now. It's freaky, you know, that you get so used to the new engine. You go back to the old one, it's like, oop, you're logging too. Yeah, I could do with something to eat. I have not eaten yet. So thank you all for coming along. It's been fun. And who else? Let's have a look. Is anyone else streaming Anarchy at the moment? Possibly. There's me. Cohen is here again, but he feels awkward about it apparently, so I don't know. Anybody else we know streaming today? No, they're not on. What about another person I know? No, they're not on. Is Scott hiding somewhere? No, Scott isn't on it. Nobody's doing except Cone. So Cone is going to have to bear the brunt and get raided again. Looks like he's... Oh, I don't know if I should raid him. He's in BS. Is that a bit wrong if I raid him? No, he won't mind, will he? No. He might get stream sniped, but hey. All join and stream snipe poor old Cone. There we go. If you all hop along there. He is playing Anarchy anyway, so what the hell. Right then, I'm going to raid over there. Thank you all for coming along. Thank you for the follows, etc., etc. And I will just say bye for now.